Welcome to the second video in our mini series on fixings. Today's video is all about nails. Okay, so first of all I'd like to start off by thanking Centurion again for sponsoring this video. First thing we're going to do is going to have a look through all these nails that we've been sent, see what they are, show how to differentiate between the different nails and how they're going to be used. Then we're going to do a little demonstration how to fix nails, show you the difference in strength between nails and screws. We're going to move on as well to these nail guns that we've got, talk to you a little bit about those. But first we're going to show you how to identify these nails. So here we are, I've got a little selection of nails. We've got some, well, they're all pretty much really common nails, some not so common. We've got these oval head or lost head nails they might be called, and these round head nails. We've also got here some tacks, these are furniture nails, and some upholstery nails, little tack pins there. Varying in size, of course, with these rounded nails. Ooh, some of these are galvanized. We've also got what I like to call a clout nail, called here a felt nail for fixing down roof felt. We've got some annular ring nails. Yeah, also we've got here some square twist nails, which, as it suggests, is a square shanked twisted nail, which are great for fixing these metal bandings and things like that. Really strong and really difficult to pull out. Also, we've got here some brad nails on a strip for the nail gun, and also some ring nails here which fit with this nail gun. So the first nail we're looking at here are these real general purpose. These are lost head nails, and these are great for driving. These are for general carpentry and joinery, fixing door frames and things like that. Slightly bigger nail, of course, for that. But you can drive really close to the edge, and they're very good at not splitting the timber. So if you were to compare it to a round nail, which probably would, when you get close, it starts to split and tear the timber apart there. Rounded nails use where you're not going to see the finished nail. Of course, the lost heads use them where the finish is going to be seen. Maybe a bit, just nail it in further and a little bit of filler over the top of that. There you go. Yeah, we've also got these square twist nails, again using for fixing different kinds of metal bandings and things. Very difficult to pull out. Of course, when you're using these sheets, you want to be filling every one of these holes up with these nails. We've got some here, some poly capped nails or poly head nails. These are used for fixing white plastic fascia boards, soffits, maybe a bigger nail for that kind of thing. And often I like to drill a pilot first into the plastic, get them marked up, and then just drive them home. What else? Annular ring nails, as they suggest, the rings around the shaft of the nail, again to stop them being pulled out. They're also used in conjunction with these metal fixing plates. Clout nails, great for holding down roof felt. Really good, really big, nice big head. Really great for clouting down. Just watch your fingers. Oh, another real common nail, not a nail that I use so much myself, but we've got veneer pins and panel pins, which are great for fitting down really thinner materials on pieces of furniture where you don't want the nail showing. They're nice and strong, but they do have a tendency to bend if you're using the wrong size nail. But always with nails, you want to drive nice and straight and firm, and suggest holding the hammer. You can normally tell a DIYer will hold the hammer up close and but hold the hammer nice and sturdy, full swings, should be nice and safe. Right, like I said, we're going to show you a little comparison between the strength of nails and screws. Screws are really simple to use if you've got a good driver. Nails are simple to use if you've got a good hammer. But nails, I always think, are far stronger. I'll do a little demonstration just to show you that screws aren't designed to withstand the same forces that nails are. And because of that, they end up being really soft and brittle, whereas a nail is going to bend with that timber, whatever you're fixing, and stay in that fixing for a lot longer. So sometimes it might be easier to use a screw, wanging it in with an impact driver, but sometimes you're going to get all times you're going to get a much stronger fixing by using the right size nail. Maybe a pilot hole first, but they're much stronger than the screws. Little advantages of using nails is that it's much harder to take your work apart than if you're using screws. You simply get your screwdriver on there, take it apart. Here you end up sacrificing this piece of wood by removing it, and you'll still have the nails stuck into the bottom piece of timber. which I've tried to show with these nails here. And you might think, oh well, how am I going to get these out? You could be pulling and pushing on these things for ages. A few little tips on how to remove nails. What you can use is a pair of these pliers, and they're great at just pulling the nails out like that. Again, leverage is not on your side trying to pull high up like that, so you can bend the nail sideways this way and that way. Or another way to do it is to lift up that point of leverage like this and then leave the nail out that way. Simple little tricks to help you get nails out. There are numerous ways of getting out these nails that are lost in there. You could chisel them out, you can get a plug cutter and drill them out here, but quite often what I use is the end of this. One of the reasons why I use this is because it's a tool I've got in my hand, and it just means you don't have to take another tool with you. It does make a bit of a mess, but if you want to take that out and get the nail out quickly, I think that's a fairly quick job. So a little bit about which nail to use and when. Again, if you've seen our other video with the screw fixings, it's a very similar thing. You know, the bigger the piece of work you're making, you're going to need bigger, stronger nails, and depth-wise, you want to be driving into the length of your nail. It needs to be more than half of the thickness of the piece you're nailing into as well. So in this case, you'd want it to come right down to about there somewhere. So that's one way of working backwards, knowing which nail you're going to need. So we've also been sent some of these staples. These are used for fixing metal wires to fences or metal fencing to timber posts. Yeah, real simple to put in. What I would say as well is the hammer that you're hammering in. You're going to need a bigger hammer for a bigger nail and a smaller hammer for a smaller nail. If you get the wrong size, you're going to be there for a long time hammering in, or a very short time with a very sore finger. With these panel pins and veneer pins, you want to be using a really small hammer and tap it in nice and gentle. Also, what we've got here, we've got a first fix framing nail gun, and this is a second fix cordless battery powered nail gun. These are more likely what I'd be to use as opposed to the hammer and nails, but they're just not cost efficient for a DIYer. Battery powered and a gas canister, and these fire nails up to 90 millimeters, and they fire them deep into your timbers. Easy for fixing these 4x2s. So quick, but very dangerous. Always wear PPE with these, and the nails themselves come on these strips. And as you can see, these nails are much bigger than these nails, which are the second fix nails or brad nails. And first fix joinery, like your stud works in your house, you know, your roofing timbers, they'll be held together with this. And inside you've got the smaller timbers, skirting boards, architraves. These are where the brad nails or the second fix nail guns are used, ones like these. So this video is not a how to use, we're not going to how to use these nail guns, but there are different nail guns on the market, even ones that you can use off the compressor. If you are going to use these, make sure you understand and know how to use them, read the instruction manual that comes with it, and be comfortable before you start really using them. So I'm often asked, when is the right time to use a screw or a nail? There's no real definitive answer, but I will say is that in roof construction or where timbers are under load, wind load or whatever, you need to use a nail because they're much more liable to bend and flex with the things that you're joining, whereas a screw, as I've shown, is liable to snap. On other jobs, depending on the job, I think you could get away with using nails and glue together, like glue your timbers together and then nail it, or screws. If you want to be taking the fixings out, use a screw. These are harder to get out. But yeah, really, there's no definitive answer, and they're pretty interchangeable, but just bear in mind that screws are liable to snap. Okay, so that's the end of our little video, and like the screw video that we've done, I always like to keep the nails tucked away nice in an organiser like this. One of the great features of these trade packs from Centurion is that they're very easily resealable, which is a great thing. If you're not using them very often, you know, you put the nails back in there and you can just throw them straight into your toolbox and they stay, and they're not going to get mixed up with all your other tools. Don't forget to check out the rest of our channel. There's loads of videos on there. We've shown you how we've made all sorts of different things using nails and screws just like this, and other tips and tricks and other things that we've done on there. You just go there and check them out as well. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. comment below. It really helps us out the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.